Hi guys, welcome back to Geeks Wargaming, and we have another battle report for you today. So I am joined again by Max.
Hello!
So Max has been on the channel a few times before.
Yeah.
Today we have decided to do a slightly more competitive game, would you say?
Yeah, considering one of us decided to bring, the flavour of the month, joining the bandwagon.
How dare you! If I was joining the bandwagon, I wouldn't have this t-shirt looking this old. Yes. I have been on the Iron Hands train for years, and I am proud. I'm proud that I've finally got a good codex.
Point and click! Point and click!
I am also very, very anxious that I have a very good codex, because I think we're going to get nerfed to hell already. But hey, we'll have to see until chapter approved and blah, 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 blah. Everything else. So, today we're playing Vital Intelligence.
Yes, or multi-ball as it's, I've heard it's been called.
Yeah, multi-ball if you watch other channels. It's definitely what it's called. So it's one where you got 5 objectives. You roll at the start of the turn to see which one is worth double
and on
points.
The 6, it's double.
Yeah, 6.
Maybe we'll see that.
Everything. Yeah, maybe we will. That'll make it interesting. So yeah, I'm bringing my Iron Hands. I'm bringing a similar list to what you've probably seen previously on the channel. Lots of dreadnoughts. I have got the new guy. We have got Furious.
He's what, 200 points, right? 150?
It's a little bit less.
130?
Bit more. Keep going down. He doesn't do that much. He's just a tech marine.
Just a tech marine,
It's just a tech marine, isn't it, guys? It's just a tech marine. So you'll be absolutely fine. He's not an absolute Primarch.
Yeah, when he's not looking, I'm just going to biro in an extra 2 at the start.
Yeah. He's pretty good. So I'm really
understatement of the century there.
Really keen to see how he performs. I've also got I'm planning on taking a chapter master and stuff like that. So lots of buffing characters, sort of a bit of a mobile castle I'm going for. And Max has got his Aeldari.
Yes, so I've brought some Eldar. Now I'm limited to what I could fish out of the game's cases because I couldn't bring really what I wanted to.
The excuses are coming already. I couldn't bring what I wanted to.
I wanted to bring some fire prisms, but I wanted to give some warp hunters a chance. Yeah. Oh, well, that was a spoiler, wasn't it? Oh,
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You'll see it shortly anyway.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring some stuff that we haven't seen on tables before, as well as some of the classics. So the Flyer Wings, not the best versus Iron Hands, just because you're Dawn Stone, but with that amount of firepower, I'm fairly confident they're going to do some damage.
Yeah. It's definitely got teeth, that list. It's got a lot of firepower. It's a lot of high strength firepower. I wouldn't say you've tailored it, Max.
God, no. Not at all.
No. It's, we should be a good game. We've rambled on enough. So let's
go close
to the armies and then deployment.
And here we have the Eldar. So this isn't the most, it's got teeth, but it could be optimized. So, I don't think it's going to be fairly decent in this matchup, but we do have 3 Crimson Hunter Exarchs. Now, unfortunately, we're not facing any repulsors or anything like this, but hopefully the amount of firepower should come through. Next, we've got some Warp Hunters. Now, I haven't used these in a while, but hopefully these are going to pull off. They can be fairly swingy with their D3 shots, but they are fantastic looking miniatures. Then we've got my Farseer. We've got a Warlock with a Singing Spear. We have 2 Wave Serpents. Controversial, but they are armed with missile launchers. There we'll have Crystal Targeting Matrix, just so they can move and shoot. And I did have the points for some Spirit Stones as well. Next up for the infantry, we have 3 units of Dire Avengers. A big blob of 19 Guardians with 1 Shuriken platform. And finally, leading the army, we have an Autarch with his glaive. And that is 2,000 points of a Latok.
My Iron Hands force today is made up of a battalion and a vanguard detachment. Heading up the battalion is Ferios himself. He is the warlord, and second in command is the captain that has been upgraded to be a chapter master. The battalion is made up of 3 squads of tactical marines. There is a power fist on one of the sergeants, no special weapons or anything across any of them. There's 3 dedicated transport, 2 Razorbacks with las cannons and 1 with heavy bolter. Moving into elites, we have 2 ironclad dreadnoughts and 2 redemptor dreadnoughts. Everything's completely WYSIWYG, so we've got hurricane bolters on the ironclads, and we have the Gattlers on the redemptors. And then my heavy support choices, we have a relic Leviathan with the storm cannons, and we have Centurions with Grav, and we have a Contemptor Mortis with the Keris. Relics I've taken the Ironstone on the Captain / Chapter Master, and I've taken Reforge and Blessing of the Machine God as psychic powers on the Librarian. And that is 9 command points and 1,998 points. Both armies are deployed. The deployment we've rolled up was Spearhead Assault, which is the long pointy one. I got to deploy first, so I have clustered all my dreadnoughts, getting all the buffs from Ferius, but also most of the dreadnoughts are receiving the benefit of the Ironstone as well, should I need to. I've got a cheeky little squad of troops that are close to my HQs, because he has got 2 Crimson Hunters that could cause them some problems. This Razorback has got the Power Fist Sergeant in. This Razorback has got just the other tactical squad in, and the other Razorback's obviously empty. Redemptors are at the front on this side, Ironclads on the front at that side. Moving over to Max's deployment. Now we have decided, because this is kind of a bit of a practice game for me for an upcoming tournament, we have said that line of sight blocking on the first floor for ruins, so we are counting this building, this building, this building, and this one here at the back as line of sight blocking on the ground floor. So with that in mind, Max has put his entire army pretty much behind here. So we have 3 Warp Hunters. They could cause me some issues because I'm not going to be able to shoot at them until I get to about here, which is a long old slog for my little stumpy leg dreadnoughts. We have a Wave Serpent here that's got 2 squads of Dire Avengers. We have 1 squad of Dire Avengers in this Wave Serpent. All Crimson Hunters have backlined, so I'm only going to be able to shoot those with my las cannons this turn. And Max has spent 2 CP, is it?
1 CP to put a unit of 19 Guardians in Deep Strike.
There you go. So 1 CP for 90 Guardians in Deep Strike. That's not too bad, is it? Right, okay, so I am currently going first. I kind of do want to go first, but then equally I'm not going to be able to shoot much. I'm going to have a little think. So I've had my little think, and I am going to take first turn. The amount of shots that he can do, he could probably take out both of my Razorbacks, which is my only long range firepower. So I want to try and use that while I've still got it. So I think, although I'm not going to do as much damage as I would like to him on turn 1, I'm going to have to take it anyway. Unless you want to seize young Maxwell.
You're alright.
No, he doesn't want to seize. He's fine for me to throw some stones at him. Okay, so let's move on to movement. The Iron Hands wall of dreadnoughts has slowly started to plod up the battlefield.
That's too many dreadnoughts.
It certainly is a lot of dreadnoughts. I was going to go this way, however, the Warp Hunters only have a 36-inch range, so by going this way, I can't see them, but they can't hit me. So, tactics. The Razorback has moved up. He is just about within 36 inches to pop off some shots on the far Wave Serpent. It's about the only thing that he can see. The tactical squad did get out, so they can just hold that objective. The Razorback with the las cannons has just moved round just to try and get some line of sight on some of the units over here, or again it can shoot into the Wave Serpent. He is within 6 inches of the captain and also Furious, so he'll be getting all the buff action there. The rest of the dreadnoughts have all just marched around the corner pretty much as quickly as they can. The front Redemptor can definitely hit the what's it called, Crimson Hunter there. The back one I think is probably just about in range. We'll just have to measure that up. The only other thing that will be in range is obviously the las cannons there. So slow plod up the table. It's about all I've got at the moment. I was going to move the grab forward out of cover, but I am aware that there is some flyers which are going to come over here and probably shoot them to death, so at least they'll be getting a bit of a cover save there. So that's the plan there. So let's move on to the Psychic and do some buffing. So in the Psychic phase, I have cast the Blessing of the Machine God on that Razorback, so he is +1 to hit. I've also used Ferios's Auspex array on him as well, so he can hit the flyers on 3 ups. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So he's going to be shooting at this Crimson Hunter here. You can just about see it, wing tip, hitting on 3s and re-rolling all misses. But they both hit anyway. What's toughness?
6.
So he's wounding on 3s. So that is 1 that has gone through. How many wounds do they have?
12.
12. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
So.
No.
No bueno.
And do I get a 6-up save? I do!
Oh, nice. Of course, it's a tabletop tactics dice. They always roll 6s. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Next to shoot, I'm going to go with this Razorback, and I'm going to shoot the Wave Serpent in the corner. So I'll be hitting on 4s, is it, at this range?
Yeah, with -1.
A late up. There's no rerolls on this.
So 4s to hit.
So that is 4 hits so far. And then 5s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
That is 3 wounds.
Not impressive.
They are -2 because we're in the heavy, the Devastator Doctrine, sorry.
Okay, so it's going to be 5s to save. Oh.
You've made 2 there, Max.
Okay. Well, I'll take it, and I'll also take a 6-up for no pain with Spirit Stones.
Oof.
So.
What should be a 6?
Nope.
Next 2 will be the las cannons into the same Crimson Hunter as I targeted before. So this will be hitting on 4s, 5s, 4s.
5s at -2.
5s at -2, isn't it? Because he's a flyer. Re-rolling all misses because he's within Chapter Master range. So I've hit with 1 and hit with 2.
Okay, so 3s to wound.
3s to wound. Can I wound with both? This is the question. No, just 1 wound going through.
Okay, so let's see if I can repeat lightning. So, oh, nope. So D6 damage.
D6 damage.
4 damage.
Nice, I'll take it. And after doing all the measuring, I realised actually the Gatling cannon's actually 30-inch range, not 36. So I'm actually out of range with absolutely everything. You would have thought as well this anti-air little rocket pod they've got, Icarus rocket pod, might be actually quite capable of shooting down flyers, but it's 24-inch range. So yeah, that's pretty rubbish as well. So yeah, I've done 4 wounds to a Crimson Hunter, and now the pain train's going to leave the station.
Choo-choo!
So we're on to Eldar movement. Max's movement. He's moved quite heavily on this flank.
Yep, so I've moved the castle over here, so they should just be in range of that Razorback over here. The Crimson Hunters have come round, and I've got a dastardly plan to try and remove you from all your points before you score.
That'd be mean.
That'd be very mean. And finally we've got the Wave Serpent in there, and it's just in range of that objective marker over there.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to get a nasty fire in return.
Yeah. The double bubble objective is actually objective 4. We totally rolled that at the right time and didn't forget it until the end of both of our movement phases. I promise. Right, so we're going on to shooting. Do you know what you're going to be shooting first?
I'm actually going to do a cheeky guide.
Oh, we got to do psychic, sorry.
Cheeky guide.
Eldar without psychic. What would that have been?
I will just put a cheeky guide on, let's say, this dude here, this wave serpent. Needing a 7, and we've ruined to the far side to try and re-roll that because nothing else is in range. That is a 4 and a 5, sir.
Okay, so that goes off.
Yeah, needing a 7. And let's try and increase her invulnerable save by 1 with Protect from the Warlock. No, does not go off, and that's my psyche phase. Okay,
so on to shooting.
So the first thing we can shoot, the pulse lasers from this guy are going to shoot into that razorback, which I think is the only thing holding your objective.
This one? Or that one, sorry?
That one over there.
Okay. Yeah, probably
and
is, yeah.
Star cannons are going to hit this unit right here.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the pulse lasers.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling once because I am an Exarch. Both hit.
Both hit, yeah.
Strength 8, so winning on 3s.
3s, yeah.
That's your toughness of 7. That is 1 at -3, sir.
1 at -3. So 1 6 up. No, it's a fail. So how much damage?
That is a flat 3 damage.
Flat 3. So now vehicles actually get this. Woohoo! Let's see if I can ignore any of these on 6s. I ignore 1, so it's taken 2 damage.
And the star cannons. The star cannons having a go onto your infantry. 3s re-rolling 1s. The one thing I can't re-roll. And then 3s to hurt you. That is going to be 2 at -3 as well.
-3, so they're in cover, so -2.
Yep, so essentially.
So 5 ups. So that's 2 that go through. What's the damage on those?
D3 each. So the first one will be 2 and the second one will be 2 as well.
Okay, so I'll roll them. I might as well just roll them all at the same time, eh?
Oh, yeah. Can do.
They're only 1 wound models, aren't they? So any fails,
roll
they
2
don't.
and then roll 2.
Okay.
In case.
All right. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. So
1 dies.
1 dies.
Only just.
And the next one, come on, double 6.
No.
No, they're dead. 2 dead.
Now we're going to repeat the process. This guy is just in line of sight of that razorback and within range of the same.
Yeah. So same targets.
Guys. So we'll start off with the star cannons. Okay. So there should only be 3 left, if I remember right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 2s to hit, re-rolling the 1s.
Good
Well,
job.
sorry, 3s to hit, re-rolling the 1s. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. And then to wound.
Threes.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 -3.
1 -3. So this is 5 up because of the cover. Oh, he's loving it.
And then the pulse lasers.
If you could whiff on that as well, that'd be great. Yeah, that's so.
I'll CP this one.
Ooh.
Yes. Nope. And do I get it back? I don't.
Wow.
And then 3s to wound.
That's
That
a
is
wound.
1 at -3, please.
Okay, so 6 up.
3 damage.
And let's go for 3 iron hands. Oh, look at that. 2 damage. So he's taken 4 in total, that razorback, and we lost 2 over here, didn't we?
Yep.
Okay, great.
The last Crimson Hunter, same thing.
Same thing.
So we'll start with the pulse lasers. Pulse lasers, 1 hit. 1 wounds.
1 wound, okay, and that's -3, yeah, on the razorback.
Please.
That's definitely a fail. This is 3 damage.
Yes, please. Just move these out your way.
Thank you. 6s. No, so that's 3 damage. So he has taken 7 wounds in total.
Then we have the star cannons.
Yep. Try and get rid of the last 3 guys.
Reroll the 1.
So 3 hits. That's all he needs.
3 at -3.
Oof. 1 5 up here. Come on. Oh, he's made it with 1.
The damage on 1 is 1, and damage on the other is 1. So.
Ooh. Might as well just do these both at the same time then.
Yes.
No, 2 dead. So just the sergeant left in that little squad there.
Ouch.
Okay, what next?
I really need him gone because that's a double. So I'm going to fire two missiles from here. This will be the anti-infantry variant.
Okay.
So 2d6 shots.
Yep.
Double 1.
Wow.
Wow.
And you've used your CP.
I have.
Wow.
So 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s with guide. Both hit.
Yep.
Strength 4.
So 4s.
1 and -1, so 1.
So 2, 3 up, yeah. And he makes it.
Incredible. This guy is shooting his strength 8 missiles into your damaged Razorback.
Okay, he's only got 3 wounds left. Four wounds left, sorry, I think.
Yep, so.
It's 3 or 4. We'll check in, so.
Missiles. 1 hits.
Okay.
3's to wound. That is 1 and -2. So 1, 5 up.
Come on, we can do it. No.
D6 damage. 2 damage.
2 damage. 6s. 1 damage.
You're being really obnoxious with these saves.
I usually am with my iron hands.
Oh dear. Okay, so this gentleman is going to be firing into this Razorback right here.
Okay. What's shooting at with first? The big gun?
The big gun.
Oh, I guess the others are 2 short range, aren't they?
So D3 shots. 1 shot. 1 hit.
At least you hit. Does it wound?
1 wound.
Does wound.
This
What's
is
the
a
minus?
-4.
Okay, so no save.
6 damage.
Ouch. Okay, let's see what we can do. If I could find another dice, that'd be nice. Okay, so 6s to ignore. There's 1 ignored, so he takes 5 damage. And that was on this one, wasn't it? The one that's undamaged. Okay, so 5 damage on him.
This is a bit silly, but I've got 2 more Warp Hunters, and they're both in range of that 1 sergeant. So I'm going to fire into
Come
him.
on,
So
you can do
D3
this.
shots. 2 shots. So, and to hit. Rerolling the ones because my auto is right here.
Yep.
So that's 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
Now, what's your toughness, sir?
Just say 10.
10.
Yeah.
I'm still winning on 2s.
Yeah.
Strength 10. 2 at -4.
Ooh, okay, so 6 ups because he's in cover.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No. No.
It's going to happen. The internet wills it. How much damage is that? A lot.
8. That much damage.
I can do this. I've got this.
I have faith.
I'm only rolling out comedy value. You want to see 8 6s? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, that's first strike.
Yeah, last thing to shoot. Last Warp Hunter into your las cannon.
This one?
Yeah, D3 shots.
Oh, it's big.
Oh.
See, he's using my dice, that's why.
Oh yeah, I've stolen your dice. I'm re-rolling the 1s, thankfully.
Oh, that's instant karma.
1 hits because I moved.
Yep, 1 hit. Does it wound? It does wound using my dice again!
On a 6!
Damn you!
So which one is weighted on 6s?
All of mine.
All of yours.
Yeah, all
I'll
of
use
mine.
this one. So
That's
the damage is going to be, you lied to me.
4. 4. And he's got 5 wounds left.
No,
he's taken 5 wounds. So, yeah, I still think he's got 5 wounds left. I think they're 10 wounds or 11 wounds. We'll check that. So 5. Sorry, was it 4? 4 wounds.
4 damage.
4 damage. We'll get there in a second. Right. So 6s. 3 damage. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
So not brilliant.
3 damage. So he's taken 8 in total, and he's taken 8 in total. Do you know what the good news is, Max?
No, what?
Because I'm Iron Hands, count as double wounds, mate. So I don't think you've even degraded them. What do you think about that?
Well, they're not the worst profile, but they're degraded.
Well, yeah, they're degraded, but not on the lowest profile, yeah. So.
Oh, well, give your Tech Marine.
Yeah, I'll just get his spanners out.
Oh, it's a family show, can't say.
It's a family show, yeah. Is that all you're shooting?
Well, yes.
I was
You
expecting.
saved a lot of it.
I was expecting that to be a lot worse. Right,
I
okay.
was shooting Warp Hunters at
So
infantry.
you don't want to charge any flyer into a Razorback or anything?
The plane will charge your.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You know I Overwatch on 5s. Oh, how'd you like those apples, eh?
Oh, you're stealing all my rules.
I am. Ha. Right. So I guess that's on to Iron Hands turn 2.
It's on for scoring, I'm afraid.
Oh, scoring. Yeah. So you scored 2.
Yep. And
I've
first
scored.
strike.
And first strike, and I've got 1
Yes.
over here. Yes, that's it.
While you're on, do you want to roll to see what the
oh yeah, for
bonus
next
is before
for
we
next
forget,
turn. Yeah,
before we
yeah.
forget.
So let's see what that will be. It's a 2, which is
Stop it!
boom.
Stop! Oh, for crying out loud!
Love it, love it. It didn't really help me over here, did it? So, right, okay. So let's move on to Iron Hands turn 2. Bring on the pain. The castle has started to plod round this bunker. The ironclad at the front is now hitting that objective. The Redemptor is just out of range of it, but he is in range of some shots over here. I need to deal with these flyers quite quickly. Most of the important things are in range. The only thing that isn't in range is that one lone Centurion. Everything else I can pump in some shots, so the Leviathan can do some damage over there, as can the Contemptor. These both hit on 2s anyway, so we'll be hitting those on 3s. Is that right? 3s?
Hitting on 2s, -2.
Oh, actually, yeah, because they're a late ock, aren't they? So yeah, hitting on 4s. So I might put a little buff on them in psychic phase.
Ooh.
One of them, so they hit on 2s, well 3s, blah blah blah, that type of thing. So I think me and Max have discussed this, and this is going to be quite a pivotal turn because obviously we've both got guns in full range now. So let's see how much damage I can do to this little castle and these flyers, and see what they can do in return, I guess. So let's move on to the psychic first. So first shoot, I'm going to go with the Leviathan, shooting at this one. He is +1 to his ballistic skill because of the psychic power, so he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Iron Hands ability. There's a couple of 1s. One there.
No 2s.
I like it. I like it. There you go. There's a couple of 2s there. Right, okay, and this is strength 8, so 3's the wound.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so we are looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wounds, and they are -3 because I'm in Devastator Doctrine.
Okay.
Damage apiece.
Alright, I'm just going to have to grab one more dice. So, -2 you say? Is that 2, 4, 6, 8 is gone.
He's dead. Kablamo.
Does he explode? No!
He doesn't. Everything's going to shoot up.
So everything is going to be shooting this guy from... What's the dreadnought called?
It's a Redemptor Dreadnought, so he's shooting everything, including all his Stormbolters and everything. I need that dead. So
Lovely.
might as well. So first of all, I've just clustered the heavy onslaught cannon and the normal onslaught cannon together because their stats are exactly the same. It's only the ranges that are different, and they're both in range. So he is going to be hitting on
5 is -2.
but re-rolling everything because he's within range of the chapter master. Okay, so that's not a bad amount of hits so far. A couple more there, a few more.
Not bad, and 2 more here.
Not bad at all.
You've got 1 more in there, mate. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
And then 5 still wound at strength 5, toughness 6.
Yep. So that is 3, 4.
That's not good for me.
5, and he's a -2.
-2 you say, and 5 you say?
Yep, 5 at -2.
Okay. That is 1 saved and 4 misses.
4 go through. Lovely. Then the Stormbolters. So 8 shots. I'm in rapid fire because
Dreadnoughts don't get the rapid fire.
they did.
Okay, I was mistaken. They do get bolter discipline. This is not good.
Okay, so 5s, re-rolling everything. Oh, my
Oh, come on!
It is 5 to wound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop it. Stop it.
I feel sick. Oh.
Alright. These dice. Okay.
Just your normal save.
I take one more. So I'm down to 7 wounds left.
Nice. Okay. So then the anti-air shot at the top. D3 shots. The big one. Now this is +1 to hit your flyer. So 4s. Re-rolling.
That's a
Missed.
no.
Lovely job.
Okay.
Right, so next fire is the other Redemptor, and that is going to shoot its heavy onslaught cannon into this, and all the rest of the guns are going to be shooting into the Wave Serpent because they're out of the 24-inch range of this guy.
Oh dear. So when he declares that, I'm going to spend 2 command points for lightning fast reactions, just for an additional -1.
Okay, so
Just
6
because he has a weird affinity of rolling 5s. So on a 6-up, I don't spend any. Oh, well, I spend 1. Cool. Fantastic.
No dice shenanigans.
It's nice if you get it.
Right, okay, so let's do the heavy onslaught first of all. Hitting on 6s, re-rolling all misses.
Boo!
Come
Come on! What is this nonsense?
I love it. Chapter Masters, everybody. Convert one more. Okay.
Still below average.
5s.
There we go. There's the rolling I love.
Right, now 6 from the smaller onslaught into the Wave Serpent. So
Just -1, so 4s to hit.
re-roll that one. Oh,
Yeah, and the 3.
sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
Lovely.
Full house.
And then again 5s to wound. So whoa!
I don't like that.
-2.
Okay.
Yeah, just Devastator Doctrine.
How come I can't? Same dice. Same. I do have Feel No Pains, however. So 6 up, Feel No Pains. I pass
yes.
2. I'm using these dice.
So 2 wounds go through.
2 wounds, so I've got 11 left.
And then the Storm Bolters.
Okay, Storm Bolters.
Same again. So hitting on 3 4s, yeah?
Hitting on 4s, yeah.
Because of the range. Late talk. We won't talk about that. There you go.
I'm being abused by these dice. These are not good.
And then 5s. So that is 3 wounds. No minus.
Don't worry, I have a 3-up save. I can't possibly fail any. Oh, I just fell 1 and Feel No Pain. Nope. Down to 10.
Nice. And then the D3 shots from the Icarus pod. Yep.
True
This
to
is
form.
hitting on 3s
True to form.
Because you're a fly keyword.
Guilty.
So it's a hit.
Yep.
It's
Strength 1, right?
Yeah, I think it's strength 7.
Well, that's not good. Well, let's roll it.
7.
Toughness 7. So
Okay,
4s.
so 4s. Yeah, it's
That's-
wounded anyway. If it was less.
Okay.
So 6. It's -1, I believe.
-1.
Yeah, but it would be -2. Let me just double check. Let's
So many heavy weapons.
Okay, so -2. So needing a 5.
Nope.
Nope. And then 2 damage
1.
becomes 1. So Feel No Pains. Nope. Down to 9. Anything else?
Yeah, we're going to go with this Ironclad. All of his Hurricane Bolt shots into that.
Lovely.
Next shoot is the Ironclad. He's going to shoot all of his Hurricane Bolters into the Wave Serpent that's damaged. That's the only thing that's in range. So he'll be hitting on 4s.
Guilty.
And re-rolling all misses.
I'm starting to really dislike that chapter master.
Nice, 4 hits so far. Okay, that's
Okay, you've used all your luck up. That's fantastic.
5s.
Stop it. Oh, come on. I opened my mouth.
At least you get a save.
At least I do get a save. Let's not use these horrible things. Good dice.
There you go, only 2 go through.
You Feel No Pains?
Only 2 go through.
Only 2 go through. Down to 7. I shouldn't have opened my mouth again. Right.
Next fire is going to be the other ironclad. Because of my positioning, I have actually got to split fire quite a bit. So this ironclad, I would like to shoot this one because this one's damaged quite a bit, but
this one doesn't have lightning fast reactions.
So I'm going to shoot that one, and I've still got other stuff that can fire at it as well, namely a couple of las cannons. So hitting on 5s. Dear.
I hate you so much.
No, that is reserved for Richard. That's what we say to Richard.
No, he was right about you.
Yeah. Right. So.
Alright, come on then.
5s. Okay, so that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds, you say?
Do you want those?
No.
There you go. All but one.
All bar 1. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to have to do some measuring.
Measure. We'll be back.
So the first Razorback is going to shoot at the what's it called? Crimson
The
Hunter.
Crimson Hunter, yes.
I've used the Auspex Array,
Boo.
it's called, to give weapon skill 2+, ballistic skill 2+, sorry. So I'm actually hitting on 3 4s.
Yep, -2.
Damn.
Need you to whiff here.
Okay. I do reroll.
I need you to whiff here.
3s. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a reroll on that because I want that dead. There you go. 2 at -4. Got any saves on against -4?
No.
State of Doctrine?
No.
Oh dear. In fact, we forgot that last turn.
Yeah, we did.
Oh well. 2d6 damage. Okay.
Down to 6.
5. The one at the back, this is hitting on 5s. Wounded on 3s. These all fail. Don't worry. These will fail. Nope, they'll both go through, and you can't save. 4. That's a 2. Damn.
This is a PG show. Oh, breathe, Max, breathe.
Okay, last. He's got his heavy bolter actually. Can my Ferios himself see?
Nope.
Easy.
Okay.
Ferios. Here he goes.
Very miss.
So he's got 3 shots.
Alright. Don't rub it in.
Uber heavy bolter, which I've never used before, so I'll have to look at the stats. I think it's something like
It's like a
damage or something
It's
like
a 2 damage bolter because a heavy bolter. It's
it's
unnecessary. It is. All right.
So he'll be hitting on 4.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
4s,
Ballistic skill 2+.
Yeah. So 4s re-rolling all. Doesn't need re-rolls. First time I've used this
Averages,
model.
please. Averages.
And your strength, toughness, sorry.
6. So you're wounding on 5s, but you'll get all of them anyway.
It might be strength 6, you know, we'll go and check that, but I'll roll it and see what we need. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Nope.
Okay, so that's a fail.
Thank goodness.
Okay, so the last thing is
Nope.
Adidas.
No.
So this will be hitting on 5s, but re-rolling 1s because iron hands.
Joy.
Two.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. 2 5s. Nah. Boing, boing.
Ding ding.
Bouncing. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to go and see if I've got any sneaky little stratagem because I think I might have, you know.
All right, I'll be back when he's finished cheating. All right, more nonsense.
So the last shot of the game.
This.
Sorry, the turn. The game. Wow, the game's over.
Wow. Oh, okay.
The game's
Okay.
over. Yeah. Last shot of the turn. The captain, or the chapter master, sorry, with his master crafted stalker pattern bolter, is going to shoot that. He'll be hitting on
-2.
-2, so 4s. He hits.
Of course he does.
Just need that again for a wound.
Of course you will.
It's -3, Max, and it does. It's -3 because of the Devastator Doctrine. And it's flat 3 damage. Does it blow up? I can't believe that. It's a legend. So now that Max has stopped crying, sorry Max, sorry. Yeah, that chapter master has a bit of a habit of doing this. We had a practice game at Warhammer World against Pete. Say hello, Pete. Hello. And I sniped out a knight in exactly the same way. So he's got previous, that guy. So he's a bit of a legend. I
had a similar reaction, Max.
Yeah. Pete did cry as well. So that was quite a decent round of shooting. I'm quite happy with that. There's no assault, obviously, nothing in range. So we're over to Eldar. They have had quite a bit of their substantial firepower damage. They've still got all the warp hunters though, which I'm quite scared about. And they can still move all around the table and grab objectives. But remember, this one is the multi-ball, to quote Tabletop Tactics. So moving on to Eldar movement. The Eldar have moved up quite aggressively. All of the Dar Avengers have disembarked to put pressure on this centre objective, get into line of sight and range of all of my dreadnoughts and everything to shoot. I thought I was safe here on my double bubble objective, but
nope, never.
19 Guardians have just turned up out of the webway, so that's going to be pretty scary. This front Redemptor has got Jinx, and you've guided somebody somewhere over here.
Yes, guided this Warp Hunter right here.
Guided over here. What's the other thing you've got? Oh, it's the
Doom and Jinx.
Doom and Jinx on there. Right, okay. So, yeah, there's quite a lot of buffs that have gone through there, and he has taken 1 wound to smite. So, on to shooting next. What are you going to fire at first?
Okay, we are going to start off with... this missile launcher Wake Serpent is going to be shooting at the closest dreadnought. So that'll be your Ironclad.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 3s, rolling the 1s and the 2s. Both hit.
Okay.
3s to wound.
He's toughness 8.
Oh, 4s to wound. There we go. 2 at -2.
2 at -2, so he gets 5 up saves. So he makes 1 because it's a 5.
Thank you.
And then how many damage?
6 damage. Thank you, LGT.
6 damage, I feel sick. 6 dice. So 6 is to ignore. Okay, so he's ignored 1, so that's 5. And he is within 3 inches of the iron stone here. So he loses another 1 off those. So 4 damage has gone through.
Okay, this guy is going to be shooting at the same target. So 5 have gone through, right?
Okay, I am. No, okay, go on.
Okay, so how many shots does he get? He gets 2 shots.
2 shots.
So 3s to hit, but with guide, both hit.
It's not -1 because you moved or anything.
I'm shooting at the closest target, and I have crystal targeting matrix.
Cool.
So 3s. I will CP this one. Okay. Oh, and do we get it back? I don't. So 2 at -4, please.
Okay, he's got 5 up Pinvun because he's near to Ferios. We don't talk about it. So 1 goes through.
Alrighty.
How much damage?
What? Only 1 goes through?
Yep.
Okay.
Saved on a 5 up.
4 damage.
4 damage. So he's got 4 left. Can he save any of these? He doesn't save any of these, but 1 goes away anyway because of the Ironstone, so 3 damage goes through. So he's got 1 wound left.
Okie doke. Oh, my apologies. I do have some shurikens to shoot at you as well.
Okay.
Okay, let's start shooting some Dar Avengers.
Okay.
These guys are going to be shooting into this guy now. He's toughness 7 if I remember right.
He is, yeah.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. I'll take it. And then it's going to be 5 and 6s to wound. That is going to be 2 so far, but I do have Doom on you. Okay, that is going to be 5 armor saves at -1 because of Jinx.
So 5 4-ups. Okay, so 2 go through.
Okay.
We don't talk about the 6s. Unless these are 6s. Oh, no, 2 go through, so he's down to 10 wounds.
Yep. Next unit of Dire Avengers. That is not enough dice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 more dice. I can math good. I can't roll good. And then 2 wound. With Doom. Okay, you've got 1 armor save and 1 at -4. So 1 at -1 and 1 at -4.
Okay, so -4 first of all, so 5 up Invuln because he's near to Ferios.
He is 6 up in. It does affect the
right, does
saves
it?
as
Okay,
well.
cool. Well,
Doesn't matter.
so that's 1 damage and then just a 4 up. So 2 go through. Does he ignore them? He ignores 1, so 1 goes through. So he's down to 9.
Okay. We'll shoot this wave serpent into this guy.
Okay.
So 2 missile launchers. Both hit.
Okay, I'm going to use the stratagem to half damage.
Okay. 3's to wound. With a reroll. So just 1. -2. -3 because of Jinx.
Okay, so it's a 5, 6 up. So it's fail.
D6 damage. 3 damage. So
3
it becomes 2 damage.
2 damage.
Rolled,
Yep. And then so 1 damage.
Right.
So he's down to 8.
Okay.
Okay, so next to fire, you're going with this one.
The Warp Hunter, yes. So
And he's
D3 shots.
And he's shooting at the Dreadnought with 1 wound left.
2 shots.
2 shots.
I can reroll the one with my Ultark. 1 hits.
1 hit.
1 wounds at -4.
So 5 up in Von.
Yes. Guilty.
Come on, we can do it. Damn it.
And D6 damage. Come on. 3 damage.
3 damage. Come on, 3 6s. We got this. We got this. Oh, I got 1.
Do you mind exploding? Because you're really, really good at rolling 6s.
Nah. We'll just take him off.
So I've just got 1 Warp Hunter, 1 Crimson Hunter, and the Guardians. And we'll just get some dice for the Guardians.
Okay, we'll be back in a second. Next to fire is the Guardians, and they are shooting at the Tactical Marines over here.
Okay.
Do I use a little stratagem so you can only wound them on?
I'm only strength 4
Oh, you're only
anyway.
strength 4 anyway, aren't you? Yeah,
I've got 1 gun which is strength 6.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother with that one.
So we've got 18 Guardians shooting, so hitting on 3s.
Using all my own dice.
That's a very cock too. There we go. And then 4 to wound. 6s do good stuff.
Bad stuff. Oh,
How does it feel?
my own dice.
How does it feel?
That's very
Feels
painful.
so good.
Feels quite painful.
Okay.
They're -4.
These are -3.
-3. So we'll get saves against
Yeah, you
those.
can roll those if you want. I've used the 6s.
Yeah, nah, you never enough 6s on these.
So 6 up armor saves.
See, told you. 2 made. So 4 go through.
And then 2 my pains.
Get these out of the way. Okay, so 4 dead.
And then you've got 5 armor saves left.
5 normal armor saves.
Just 1.
Oh, it's the last guy. It's the last guy. Come on. Come on. It's a tabletop tactics dice. These always roll 6s. Damn it. Next to shoot, Max is using the Flamer
Profile
on that, which is still strength 10. It's going into the Leviathan, but the Leviathan's indestructible, so it doesn't matter.
4 shots.
I'm not even scared.
And to wound. That is 3 invulnerable saves, please.
So 4 up in Vuns. So 2 go through. Ooh.
Alrighty.
I might CP one of those because this is D6 damage a piece, is it? Yeah, I'm going to CP one. Yes. D6 damage.
4 damage.
4, and do I ignore any? Come on. 3 damage.
Oh dear. And it was the shurikens on here as well.
Yeah.
So, all hit. And then 5 and 6 to wound. That is 1 wound. And with Doom, 1 at -1 and 1 at -4, please.
Okay, so 4 up first of all. No, and then 6 up. No, so he takes another 2 damage. So he's down to 6. Is that all you're shooting?
No, I've got 1 Crimson Hunter.
1 Crimson Hunter left. Oh yeah, of course.
I just need to-
He's over here.
Yeah. Let me just double check what you can see.
You can't see anything, mate. Literally, look, nothing.
Can't
See anything. Can't see anything, I'm afraid, because they're painted black and it's night.
Right, okay.
Nighttime.
Then I'll shoot everything.
It's
on
nighttime,
this
can't
guy
see.
then. Just because you've repaired him, he's really obnoxious.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with star cannons.
I'm jinking.
Reroll 1s. All hit.
Joke never gets old.
1 at -3, please.
1 at -3.
Yeah.
I think you'll find that's a 5 up save because he's near Farius. Damn it.
D3 damage. 3 damage.
3 damage, you say? How many of these do you want me to block?
Preferably 1.
Comments down below. How many do you think?
No.
One.
Stop it.
All 3?
Don't you dare.
2?
Don't you dare. No. I hate you so much.
And we'll just edit that one so that looks like.
Alright, so pulse lasers. You've had your fun. 1 hits.
I didn't laugh.
1 5 up save.
Here we go. 5 up.
Flat 3 damage.
Okay, flat 3 damage, and this was on the one that had 4 wounds left, yeah? Or the one that was 9?
Yeah, so
The 4 wounds.
So this is, you need at least 1 6 or he's dead, because, yeah.
Okay, so I've stopped laughing. Yep, that happened. So that's all of the shooting done. And yeah, what died? Oh yeah, an ironclad. You did kill something.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sounding a little bit arrogant here, but I've got a decent codex for the first time ever.
Overpowered.
I feel like an Eldar player. Oh no, I don't, because Eldar lose. Sorry. Right, I'll calm down. So yeah, that's it. And you don't want to do any charging?
I can't, I advanced.
Oh, that's a shame because I Overwatch on 5s.
It's not as if you've taken all my specials.
Right, so back over to the Iron Hands. Operation Mop Up. The Iron Hands have moved to sit on an objective with the Razorback there. This is the double bubble objective, so I've got some troops and a Razorback sitting on that. Leviathan has just come around the corner. Obviously a lot of Max's forces here, so he's going to be pumping out some shots there. Move really close to all the Dar Avengers, so I can shoot over here and then charge into the Dar Avengers to finish those off if need to be like that. At the end of the movement phase, Farios, sorry, not Ferris. He's a completely different person, but probably not quite as good as him for the points. Has given him his wounds back. In the psychic phase, I have cast Blessing of the Machine God to give him +1 to hit, and I have reforged 3 wounds over here. So it's quite a frustrating army to play against, I guess, this Iron Hands now. You think you do damage to it and then they fix them all the next turn. It's pretty nasty. So let's move on to the shooting and see how we get on there. The Razorback, he has got +1 to hit from Farios. He's going to be shooting at this white, what is it, Warp Hunter?
Warp Hunter, yes.
So he's hitting on 2
3s, because I'm over 12.
Okay, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. I'm going to use a CP. It is a wound on a 4.
Okay.
It's -4.
Right. Okay.
D6 damage. 4 damage.
Okay.
So next all the big guns from this are going into that, and the Stormbolters will go into this squad at the rear.
Okay, at this point I'll spend 2 command points on lightning fast reactions. Do I get any back? No.
Okay.
So it's additional -1, mate.
Okay, so is he within 12? I'm not sure. Probably not. Yeah, he's within 12. Yep.
Right.
He's got the +1, so I'm still hitting you on 2s.
What's his normal ballistic skill?
He's 3s, but he's 2s because of that. Oh, then -1 for lightning. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the 12 dice out first of all. Might as well do 18 because it's both the same profile for both Gattlers.
Yeah, 3s.
Okay, so because the lightning fast reactions, it is hitting on 3s, but re-rolling everything. Probably a good job because there's quite a lot of 1s and 2s there. Okay. That's better. So just the 3 misses in total. And wounding on 5s. Okay, so that is 4, 5, 6 at -2.
Okay, 6 at -2. I'm just going to roll over here. So that is going to be 3 pass and 3 fail.
Okay. D3 shots from the Icarus pod. It's 2 shots. These will be hitting on 2s because it's got the fly keyword. Reroll anyway. So both hit. And this is strength 7. So 4s. That's 2 at -3. Sorry, -2.
Nope, both go through.
Okay, and that's 2 damage a pop.
Okay. Down to 1.
And then the Stormbolters are going into the Guardians at the back. Okay, these are hitting on 2s. All hit. And 3s to wound. Okay, so that is 4, 5 wounds.
Okay. Into which unit?
Into this unit.
Okay, so getting a cover save.
3 ups.
I love it. Woohoo!
Okie dokie. Yeah, so next shoot is going to be this Razorback shooting at the Wave Serpent over there. He's hitting on 4s because of obviously the range and Alatoc, but he is re-rolling 1s because Iron Hands. But I hit anyway. Of course I do. 3s. That's 1 -4.
No save.
D6 damage. Just the 1. I'm going to use a CP. Oh, great. 2. So 1.
It goes into 1 and then a 6 up for no pain. From Spirit Stones, no. Down to 6.
Okay. Right. Grav Train into these.
I will spend 1 command point for Celestial Shield, which gives me a 4+ invulnerable save.
Okay, no problem. Grav Train, 4 shots each, hitting on 4s because of the range, re-rolling 1s. There's a lot of 2s. There's also a lot of 4s. And 3s. Okay, so not too bad. Wounding on 3s.
Yep, guilty.
Okay, so you'll get your 3 Celestial Shields.
Okay, so 3, 4+. I love it.
Damn it! Right, now I've got a lot of Daka. We've just resolved all of the Hurricane Bolter shots off camera, and despite getting 20 wounds, he tanked them all on the Grav platform pretty much. So I've only killed the Grav platform plus 2 guys out of that squad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So next to fire, I'm going with the Mortis Dreadnought. So he's going to be having 12 shots. He is hitting on 2s, and he re-rolls 1s naturally.
3s because you're over 12.
3s because I'm over 12, but he re-rolls everything because he's close to the Chapter Master.
Boo.
Yay. So 1, 2, 3. So just the 3 misses there. Yeah, 2 misses in total. These will be wounding on 2s. Yep. If I can get them all in my hand.
One pint of Guinness.
Wounding on 2s. There's a few 1s. Quite a few 1s, in fact. Okay, so we've got 6 wounds in total. They're -2 because I'm still in Devastator. Because why would you leave it?
So 4
4
vulnerables. Oh, come on. Oof. 5 more.
5 more. I'll take it. I'll take it. So next fire was the Ironclad here. He's turned his Hurricane Bolters and shredded the Guardians over there. How many did we kill in total there? It was quite a few.
Oh, lots.
Lots
4,
died.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, 12 have died in total there. And then he pointed his melter gun at this squad. He didn't miss, despite the fact it's a melter and they never hit. Max then tried to tank it on the 4-up invulnerable save of the Exarch and failed and got vaporised in heroic manner. Maybe not heroic. Stupid, maybe. I don't know. Comment down below. Stupid or heroic. Right, next I've still got this Redemptor to shoot. I've got all my characters to shoot. Big boy here to shoot. And these 2 squads over here. So let's move on to what should we do next? Do you know what? I might go with the uber captain shooting the last wound off this guy, just because he's got previous for this, so he's going to do it. So captain is going to shoot. He is lightning fast reflexes. So what, 4s to hit him because of the range?
-2.
Yeah. So he's hit. Does he wound? It's -3.
The guy's a freak.
Oh,
He's ridiculous.
3 damage. Boom. He's a legend. Next fire, I've decided to go with the Leviathan, and he'll be shooting at the closest Warp Hunter. He's hitting on 2s. That's on him. Rerolling all the misses. There's a few. There's a few. One over here. Thank you, Richard, my glamorous assistant. Not so glamorous assistant. Okay, so that's all hits. And these are wounding on 4s. He is toughness 7, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so let's get rid of them. Really? Jeez, I'm sorry, dude. That is rough. All of those at -3.
-3?
Yeah, because it's normally -2. But I mean,
Is
they're
it?
heavy.
Are these -2?
Pretty sure they are. I'll double check.
All right. No. Does it
Let me
explode?
just double check anyway.
It does not.
Next shoot, I'm going to go with this Redemptor.
Alrighty.
He is going to shoot all of the big guns into this, and then the Storm Bolters are going to go into these.
Alrighty.
Why not? So we're going with both Gattlers at the same time. Be hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything because he's close to the Chapter Master. Okay, so they're all hits. Oh dear. That's pretty good hits. Wounded on 5s though. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds there at -2 because we're still in Devastator.
Oh, sir. Sorry, I should have given you a warning. So -2, you say?
Yeah.
Yep. So, and how many wounds did you roll?
That'll be 2 that's gone through.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. D3 Icarus pod shots. So 2 shots. Dropping all my dice. It's +1 to hit on these, so he's hitting on 3s because you got fly keyword, yeah?
Yep, guilty.
And then this one, no. So 1 hit, 4's the wound. It's a wound. It's -2.
That's going to be cocked on your foot. No.
Okay, and that is 2 damage.
Alrighty.
Double ammo. And then this Storm Bolters. 8 shots. Eight shots from the Stormbolters into this Dire Avenger squad. Re-rolling everything because he is near Chapter Master. Wounding on 3s, yeah. So that is 5 wounds.
I'm sorry, who's this on?
These boys here.
Okay. 3 go for 3.
3 dead. Last summary of the rest of the turn. So these 2 squads here, the Razorback and the Tactical Squad, shot into the Flyer and did 1 additional wound to it. So we are actually going to have an assault phase because I've got quite a few Dreadnoughts exactly where they want to be, in charge range. So we'll do the assaults. We'll do the charges and then we'll be back to you in a second. So lots of charging went off, apart from the guy that I really wanted to get in, which was Ferios. He didn't get in. Lazy boy, but everyone else did. So we've got the Redemptor here that's charged the Wave Serpent. Redemptor is charged these 2 Guardians. Chapter Master, this squad of Guardians, Dire Avengers, over here. The Librarian, the Ironclad, and the Razorback have all charged that squad over there. So first of all, I'm going with the Chapter Master with his Power Sword. He gets 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling, he's wounding on 3s. Ugh, that's only 2 wounds, minus 3.
What's the damage on this?
Minus 3, and it'll be a power sword, so 1, isn't it?
Minus 3.
So 2 invulnerable saves on the Exarch. That's where I'm taking it. Both passed.
Oh, look at him. He's good at shooting, not good at fighting, apparently. Right, do you want to interrupt?
No.
Okay. Next to attacks this Redemptor on the 2. He is hitting on 4s though, because he hits on 3s, doesn't he?
Yep.
He doesn't get the minus for his power fist because he's good. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling because proximity to Chapter Master. They all hit. This is 2s to squash them into a fine paste. So that is 5 squashed into a fine paste. Librarian is going to punch next because he's done a bit of buffing and he wants to get a bit fighty. So he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling all of these because the Chapter Master is within 6. He's hit 3 times. He's got the 4 stave, so he's strength 6. So wounding on 2s. So 2 wounds.
Minus?
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
We'll
So
do 3 damage.
5 up saves. 1 pass, 1 fail.
And it's D3, but the Exile's already dead, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay. Then let's go with the Ironclad. He's got 5 attacks because of Shock Assault. Reroll, not rerolling, he's not in range. 2s to paste. That is 3 pasted. Redemptor, going to punch the Wave Serpent. 3s, re-rolling. So these will be 2s to wound. D6 damage each. How many command points have I got left? 2. So what? I'm gonna. There we go. So that's 4 wounds. Minus 3.
Not even 1.
Okay, so this is 4 D6 damage. So that's 10, 13, 15 wounds.
9, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6 up, then that pains. Not enough.
Kaboom. Does it go kablooey?
It does.
It does go kablooey. Do you
Oh
want
dear. I'm not entirely sure I can. Okay, so the explosion then. The offender, D3. 2 mortal wounds.
Does he block any? Nope. So he takes down to 5.
The snake eyes, you don't.
This dreadnought over here, that is going to be a very cocked dice, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Come on. 3.
Oh my god. Warmed it up. 2. So he's down to 10.
Your Capitan, your Chapter Master.
Chapter Master.
2.
So does he block any? No, Snake Eyes. So he's down to 3.
My Dire Avengers. 3.
3.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And
Indeed.
1 on the Exarch. 1 on my Farser. D3. 3.
Of course, it's the big 3.
Ignore these on a 5+. So it's for 1 wound.
Just a 1.
1 on my Autarch. 2. Down to 3 left. And the Warp Hunter. 3.
Ouch. It's a 5. Yeah. That was pretty devastating. So pretty devastating assault phase there. The Dire Avengers did hit back, but did not manage to wound the captain. So we are now moving over to Eldar turn 3. Not an awful lot left, but he has got all of his characters. Still a lot of psychic here. We have a couple of quite badly wounded dreadnoughts on the table, so he's probably still going to be able to do a bit of damage. So let's see how he gets on in this turn. So Eldar movement, and we've also done the psychic. So the Warp Hunter has moved around in between all the dreadnoughts, put some pressure on that centre objective. The Dire Avengers have dropped out of combat with the Chapter Master, looking to harass the Librarian, I guess, and also they're now contesting, or actually scoring that, aren't they?
Yes,
their troops. So yeah, nice move. The 2 Psychers have attempted to do some psychic abilities. Now, we rolled a smite, it did go off. I attempted to deny, failed to deny, so then I used the Soul of Iron, I think it was called, stratagem, which is on a 4+, I can just resist it. So I've used my last CP and I've resisted it, so we've both got no CP left. It then attempted to cast Doom on this dreadnought.
Yep.
And failed it even with the reroll from the runes of the Psyker, is it?
Yeah,
runes of the Farseer.
Yep.
So the only thing that went off in the psychic phase was
Protect onto the Autarch.
protect onto the Autarch there. So yeah, that's all the movement and psychic. Shooting next.
Yep.
Have you decided what you're going to shoot?
Yeah,
Or shoot?
so we're going to put D6 flame shots into this gentleman.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So how many shots? 4 shots.
4 shots in total.
3s to wound. You've got 4 at -4.
4 at -4, but I'm within 6 inches of Ferios. So 5 ups. So it's
Yep.
such a good buffing character he is. So 1 is ignored, so 3 go through, and
So
this is D6.
3d6, yep.
Ouch.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage. Dang, that's a lot. So let's see if I ignore any of these. Can I have 1 more dice, please?
Yes, of course.
So 6s. No, none ignored. So he's taken 8 damage. So he's down to 2.
Yep, and my shurikens.
Ooh, we could finish him with some shuriken here. Can find the 2 on the dice anywhere. There we go.
All hit.
Oof.
And then 5s and 6s do any damage. You have 2 invulnerable saves, please.
Oh. This is scary. This is scary. So 5s. Oh,
And 6 ups.
needs to make both of these. He's gone. Does he blow up? Now, if this guy blows up, it goes bang.
It does.
D6.
Oh.
Yep. And I haven't got a reroll. I'm slightly nervous. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That would have been nasty. Okay, so he's dead. What next?
We're going to throw a cheeky plasma grenade into this.
Cheeky plasma grenade.
So D6 shots. That is 5
Oof,
shots.
that's good.
I'm
That's good.
hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s. And then 5s and 6s to do any damage. You have 2 at -1, please.
2 at -1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 4s. Makes them both.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yes, we've got 2 missile launch shots here into the same target.
Okay.
1 hits because he's degraded.
Yep.
And then 1 at -2.
1 at -2. So 5. Obnoxious. Obnoxious.
Okay. Let me think about this.
I won't tell you the gestures that I've just been given. Okay, so we'll be back in a second. Okay, so next to fire is the Crimson Hunter, and he's shooting into the damaged Redemptor. Wants to clear this one out.
Absolutely. So starting off with the with the star cannons. That is going to be 2 hits.
Degraded, isn't he?
Unfortunately. And then 5s and 6s. 1 at -3, please.
Okay. So 6 up. Nope.
And D3. 2 damage.
2 damage. Do I ignore? No. So he is down to 3 wounds.
And then the pulse lasers. No hits.
Oh, no hits. That was the one that you wanted to hit with.
Mm-hmm.
So he survived. Very survivable, these dreadnoughts.
We'll start off with...
It's got 3 wounds, not 17.
Yeah, this warlock.
Yep.
Shooting the shurikens here.
Okay.
3 hits.
Yep.
No wounds.
Okay.
And the Altark shooting your Chapter Master.
Woof. Cheeky.
3 hits. With the
Yeah,
Farseer.
don't re-roll the 1 though.
Oh yeah, I am within 6. Yep.
Yeah.
And then force to wound.
Oh.
3 ones and 1 arm save.
So 3 plus.
Takes a wound.
Does he? Yeah. So he's down to 2. Woo. Okay. Anything else left to shoot?
Yes, we do have some Guardians.
Oh yeah. Right. So yeah,
They aren't actually going to shoot.
Guardians over there.
Yeah, they are not going to shoot.
Okay. Interesting. Not going to shoot. Little Chargerson or something, is it?
Potentially, hang on. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 shooting at your Centurions.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5s and 6s to do any damage. 1 at -3.
1 at -3, so 5 up save.
Guilty.
Made it.
Okay.
Loving life. Okay. All the shooting done?
Shooting has been done, yes.
Okay, so assault.
Yep, so first off, the Altar.
Okay, who's he charging?
He's going to charge into the Dreadnought, and he's got a Banshee Mask to ignore your Overwatch.
Ooh, cheeky. He's in?
Yep,
Just.
that is he is in. The Farseer is going to attempt to charge your Chapter Master, try and...
That's the Uber Sniper guy?
Yes!
Well, it's interesting.
That is...
He's in.
That's he's in, yeah, absolutely.
5 up.
Oh, you need to hit first.
Yeah, 5 up.
Oh yeah, because you're a stupid Iron Hands. No.
Ah, he's missed. But he
Okay.
re-rolls because he's a Chapter Master.
Okay.
Ah, boo.
9 gets my Farseer in.
Gets in, yeah.
This is going to be potentially stupid, but the Warp Hunter is going to charge your Leviathan.
Okay, that is ballsy. I'm going to have to get some dice. So the Warp Hunter has declared his charge. I've just overwatched. I've got 5 wounds. These are -2.
Yep.
Sorry, -3 because we're still in Devastator Doctrine.
Yep, and this is
2
charging
damage.
the Leviathan.
Yeah, on the Leviathan. So
Past 2. Down to 2 wounds.
-3.
Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8 is gone.
He's dead.
He doesn't explode. Oh, he does explode.
He does explode. Damn, you might kill the Redemptor.
Okay, so D3 wounds on you. On your Leviathan.
Okay.
2 on your Leviathan.
Okay, does he ignore any? He ignores 1, so 1 wound on the Leviathan.
And D3 onto this guy. 1.
Does he ignore it? No.
Just out of range here. Just out of range here. And out of range here.
Okay.
Yep.
So that goes kablooey.
We have the Altark attacking the Redemptor Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Okay, so with his Starglaive, he's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And then strength 6, so 5s to wound. Just needing 1 of these. 2 at -3, please.
2 -3.
Oof.
Yeah, so they both go through.
So these are D3 damage each.
Ooh, we could get him here.
That is going to be... Oh, okay. That is going to be 6 damage, please.
I meant that was a 1.
Okay.
Joking. 6. Oh, just.
Don't explode, please. Don't explode, please.
Oh god. This is going to hurt us all really badly. So the Redemptor goes big. It's 6 inches with D6. So on the Autarch, 3. He's dead.
Warlord.
5 wounds, exactly what she's got.
5 up for no pains with the...
Oh, she saved 2.
Okay, so she's down to 2 left.
I'll let you roll for my guy.
Thank you. 3.
3, so all he needs. Is this big? Oh no, he's got 2 wounds left.
2 6s.
2 of these.
Don't do it.
I'm looking at Max while I'm rolling this. Looking deep into his eyes. No, he's dead. Right, so at the end of battle round 3, I have scored 2 points for holding this objective. That was the double bubble. But Max has been a wily general, so he has basically trapped that laser back there, and he is holding that objective. And he has claimed that objective as well, because I haven't got any troops there. So Max has actually scored 4, but I did get Warlord. So I scored 3, he scored 4. So this is quite a close game. So the score is 5-9 to Eldar. So I'm aware that Max is starting to pull away slightly on the points. We've rolled the double bubble, and it is actually this one. So my Ironclad is coming round to harass the Warlock. My Librarian has moved close to the Farseer here, so I can do some smiting. I have Ferios is in the centre there. He's within 6 inches of the Leviathan, so I can give him extra pluses to hit and all sorts if needs be. Yeah, locked in combat over here. So the Centurions have moved to start putting some fire down on the damaged Crimson Hunter, but also we'll be able to charge into that combat, help out over there. And then I've just daisy chained the Marines. Again, they might be able to charge into that combat if needs be. So yeah, there's not a lot on the table from both sides now. That was quite punishing return fire from the Eldar, despite them not having very much on the table. I think it was more damage from the bloody explosions, wasn't it?
Just a bit.
Everything going bang. So we're going to go on to Psychic. My Leviathan? No, my Leviathan isn't going to cast the spell. My Librarian is going to cast Smite first of all.
Not ready.
Okay, so it goes off on a 9.
I need to stop this.
You do need to stop this.
Needing a 10 with this deny. Ruse of the Farseer to re-roll this. Come on, I need to deny something this game. Nope.
D3 mortal woundage. Just the 1.
Feel no pain on the 5 up.
That's kept her in it.
Just a bit.
That has kept her in it. Right, okay, and the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to cast my +1 to hit on the Razorback, so he's just within 12 inches. And it goes off on a 5.
Okay. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
No.
No, you're not. You're going to say yes, you love it. Okay, so we're going to go on to the shooting. Going to have a little think. Hi guys.
What was that? What was that nonsense? Roll 5 dice, 5 ups every single bloody time. Explodes everywhere.
Anything else?
I mean, I'm just throwing out salt here. I'm
Yeah.
almost like a chaos player.
That's it, yeah. It's you know, it's It's strange, isn't it, to hear this from an Eldar player?
I mean, at least I don't point and click. I actually have to move around. You just
Max. No,
6 inches. Oh, shoot everything.
The whole internet is not sympathetic to you. You play Eldar.
This
is the only time Eldar have been
the
beaten.
amount of hate you are going to get just for Iron Hands. I'm eager to see it. Please bring the hate down on this man.
You can't hate this.
You can. You can. There is so much hatred just for this, and I want to see it.
You can't hate that. Look,
Jeez.
was there an executioner in my list? No.
Was there like a billion dreadnoughts?
Yeah, that's fluffy.
Yeah, okay.
It's pure fluff, my list is. It's
Okay.
pure fluff.
Okay, it's not as
It's
if
got
I
Tech
bought
Marine in it, it's got
a
Dreadnoughts
Tech
in
Marine.
it.
A Tech Marine that
Yeah,
should
he's
be
just
like
a-
3 times the cost.
It's
Okay.
just a Tech Marine. It's
So
just a Tech
it's not as if I take Razorbacks down to like 2-3 wounds, like 3 times during the game, and then
Yeah, he goes,
I'm not degraded, guys.
goes
Oh no,
spanners
I've got back to the full bracket. Oh no, back to 8 wounds. I didn't even kill one of them. What is this nonsense?
they shouldn't have split your fire so much, should you?
Split fire. Split fire.
I've lost control of this. I've lost control.
You're telling me that 3 Crimson Hunters just bouncing off like what? Just like rain. It's ridiculous.
I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry.
You should be.
Not even sorry. So, guys.
When you didn't see it, but he was apologising to me after every single roll. It was preposterous.
Yeah, my rolls were a little bit hot.
Yeah.
And I think...
Calm it down, Max. Calm it down.
I think that we can definitely say that Iron Hands are strong.
All the
I think we can definitely say they're probably top tier. Yeah, I think we can confirm that.
No. Go over the score, please.
Okay.
I mean, I was playing the mission. I was scoring as much as possible.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
At one point, I was
Didn't need to. It's point and click, mate. Point and click.
At one point, I was on all 4 objectives. I mean, obviously he was rolling the vital intelligence on whatever on every single one he was on. But
Standard. Yeah. I wouldn't want to roll it on your side. You know?
no, of course.
That would put me at a disadvantage.
Oh, it almost sounds like I'm being salty now.
Surely not. No. So we have totaled up the points, and I
got 9.
Yeah.
How many did you get?
I got slightly more.
Because we did before we unveil this, we did go on off camera, and we did go up to turn 6, if I remember.
Yeah, so we played through as per chapter approved 2018.
This is Eternal War. I'll remind you.
29-9.
Yeah, on Eternal War. Eternal.
Yeah. Please don't nerf me.
+1 to all CP on stratagem.
I like my army. It's very good. It's just throwing stuff on the floor now.
Your Tech Marine should be up like at least another 100 points.
No, I'd give you an extra 5.
I mean, people can play.
5.
I agree.
Hey, the Centurions didn't do much. Apart from shot
a fly down with hurricane bolters.
and they punched some Guardians to death.
Yeah, close combat. No. This is going to be the Devastate ones. Just
I was thinking about dropping the
attacks.
Centurions. I don't know if I do. If I'm going to now, I'm just going to use them like backfield sweepers.
I mean,
They're just really strong. Everything in the Space Marine, it's strong.
On a serious
the
point,
Iron Hands are very, very strong.
On a serious point, and I think we'll be seeing this across all the codexes, just because you have access to chapter masters. I think this is a very viable counter to your -2s, -3s to hit.
Yeah.
There are that many shots re-rolling everything, and if we're going to see this new rolling applied to everything else, then I think we are going to start to see less of an impact on these Eldar flyers. And I agree 100%. The -2, -3 to hit are absolutely terrible for the game.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice, at the very least, even if I'm the butt of the joke here, to see the flyers not having as much of an impact as they can do against your imperialists.
Yeah, I mean, because like before that kind of rewording was introduced, I would have been missing anything above a 3+ then, and hitting you on 6s, not allowed to re-roll anything on a 3. that would have been massive before. Now that I can just reroll everything, it was like, do you know what? I'm just like at the end there with the Centurions. It was like, well, I'm re-rolling ones anyway. I may as well shoot at them because my Iron Hands rule. And then there was lots of times in the game when it was like, well, I'm within range of the chapter master. It's not really the optimum choice to shoot this flyer because he has got lightning reflexes on. But I'm re-rolling 20. I'm rolling 20 dice and re-rolling everything. Yeah. So you're still going to get a lot of shots through. And then with the -1 for the Devastated Doctrine as well. That makes
so
things,
much. Yeah, I'm not even getting saves, guys.
Yeah. I mean, we forgot to do it in the first turn. Otherwise, it could have been a lot worse because I could have actually probably killed one of those flyers in the first turn with like 2 laserbacks. But yeah, when we remembered it, -4 las cannons are very, very good, and the Leviathan Dreadnought being -3, 2 damage with the amount of firepower that he can kick out, and just everything across my army.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, I've purposely sort of made it so it's got heavy weapons on pretty much everything, so I'm getting that extra -AP, I'm getting high rate of fire, I'm re-rolling everything, I can fix everything, so it's not a perfect list. There's a few little tweaks. I don't think I am going to use the grav. I think I might put in some other things.
Yeah, my only concern again with this list, you dreadnoughts are plodding along. My only concern is, unlike your Raven Guards, your White Scars, or anything like that, so you don't have any redeploy stratagems like the Ultramarines do. Yeah. So, I mean, you're very, very... You're kind of static. Now, obviously, this is a list that we haven't seen before, because most often you're going to see the standard repulsor spam list.
Yeah.
This was a nice new take on it, but again, you're quite slow. So if at the very end... Well, if we had Maelstrom, or if we had
Maelstrom
the two the double point objectives happening on the other side of the board, it could have been much different. I wouldn't have to move forward as much as possible, but
that was the. I mean, with this army, it's kind of a lot of it is 24 inches. So how I kind of see it playing out is I get to sort of the midfield. And I can shoot absolutely everything that I want to, and if anything comes close to me, they're getting charged by a lot of dreadnoughts.
I think you're doing yourself a disservice by not running at least 1 or 2 Thunderfire cannons at this point, because they're incredibly cheap.
Yeah, they are. I haven't got the models, and I'm not buying Failcast.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've got 2 quad mortars. Quad mortars aren't bad.
Yeah, I mean,
you just don't get the stratagem.
You're losing out on an extra AP as well.
Yeah, I guess I
but
could.
You're not. Yeah, you're losing out on that stratagem.
Yeah, I guess I could always just use them because I've magnetised them all because that's what I do. I could technically just get a Tech Marine standing behind it, put it on the same size base.
Yeah,
counts as maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's the same. It's similar size.
Yeah, it's similar size. It's just obviously different looking model. So I'd have to get that checked out if I'm allowed to do that in some tournaments or something like that. But I might pick up Thunderfires, but yeah, they're good. But I'm pretty happy with the list. There's some tweaks that I'm going to do. Yes. This was supposed to be sort of a competitive. More competitive game, so hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit one-sided in the end.
I do apologise, guys. I thought I didn't want to tool it up to be super hyper competitive. It's my own fault for not taking this list as seriously as I should have done.
Because Max does do some super hyper competitive stuff, which is why you should have no sympathy. He made a 13-year-old cry.
Why are you bringing this up?
Sorry.
Why are you bringing this up? I thought I'd let this. This was like 2 years ago, guys.
It's 2 years ago, but he still makes me laugh. So anyway,
we're forgetting about that.
Sorry,
thank you.
Sorry. Never forget for that game. Never forget.
I'm gonna get you back for this.
Yeah. And that is the first time I've ever beat Max. And it only took me the most powerful codex in the game to do it. Yes!
I'm rolling like a god.
Right.
Dear.
Anyway, I think we've rambled on enough, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the game. And
sorry for the rant.
Yeah, sorry for the rant from Max. And sorry for my gloating throughout the game. But
most of it out off camera, thankfully.
I think most of it was on camera. I don't know waste it, do you? Don't want to waste it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and drop us a like. Put a comment down below what you think I could change in my army. I'm thinking about putting some intercessors in there with maybe a repulsor or something like that. I don't know if that would work. So let me know what you would change down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.
And I'm off to have a fun game against Rich over this guy, you know. Hate this guy.